Well, hello there, guys. Welcome to the Obi-Thorn Alliance, and in today's video, we are doing our Star Wars Andor first impressions, episodes 1 to 3.
So if you want to find out what our first impressions are, stick around. Okay, so we've had 3 episodes dropped of Star Wars Andor on Disney+. You're the residential Star Wars expert. I promised I was going to watch it over the weekend and I haven't, so I'm going to be asking you questions about it and you can tell me whether or not I should waste my time and watch it or not, because I haven't decided yet. Okay. So tell me a little bit about your first thoughts on the 3 episodes and maybe what's going to happen, what's happening in it so far.
Basically, we are getting this perspective from 2 different timelines, from when he was a younger child and then when he's a Cassian Andor, from when he's older and why he's going on the journey or why he's going on. He's rescuing his sister and then setting up the events from his character backstory for Rogue One. And the tone is great. It sets up the tone very well in the beginning first episode. You know what sort of show it's going to be, and it's amazing. From the Blade Runner setting, from everything, the cinematography, the budget, it's as good as the Lord of the Rings. That's $1 billion.
Yeah, is it does it start off fast out the gate, or is it a slow build to the end of the 3 episodes?
It's more of a slow build to set up the tone and the action, and then episode 3 is a very much... These 3 episodes feel like a movie. It starts off slow and then it builds up and then you'll want more and then you're looking forward to episode 4. This feels like more like a show that you're looking forward to each episode weekly, and I think it's going to be amazing.
How's episode 3? Is it finish on a cliffhanger? What am I to expect?
Yep, it finishes on a cliffhanger that you want to know more about this mystery character that shows up at episode 2.
Okay, and do you think it fits in well and complements what we saw in Rogue One?
Yes, this Star Wars Andor very much feels like its own show. It doesn't feel like a Star Wars show, and for some that might be a nitpick, but for myself I just see it as a well-made television show, from a action, from well acted, everything about it, and it fits in with Rogue One. We know where it's setting. It has a plan, unlike The Mandalorian. I think that's what sets it apart, and I would highly recommend anyone watching it. You don't have to be a Star Wars fan, what I think is the best thing about it.
Okay, that's interesting to know. So, no prior knowledge of what happens in Rogue One's required, you don't think, or it would help, or...
Oh, it helps, but this is a storyline that I think you don't have to be a Star Wars fan to watch it. I think that's the best thing about it. It's just an excellent TV show.
Okay, awesome. And best part of it so far?
The acting and just the cinematography and getting some backstory on a character that we already know the events of where the journey is going to, but getting some backstory and the tone of the show. Like I said, it very feels like Blade Runner and Cyberpunk, all the different feels. It proves that you don't need lightsabers of the Force to have the Star Wars feeling. It can be a military and spy thriller.
Okay, so we've got 3 episodes. How many more to come? Like, they're weekly from here?
9.
Okay, so we've got 6 more weeks of content to look forward to. And you getting the feeling, or do you know whether it's a limited series or it's multiple seasons?
2 seasons.
2 seasons, okay. I guess it's hard to say where you think this season might end at, because, you know, there's obviously the 2 seasons and there's a lot to cover. We don't know at what kind of point it's going to end at. I remember seeing in the trailer, it was kind of indicating that there was some people on the inside of the bad guys that, you know, was actually part of the good guys and kind of getting some resources. You seen any of that yet?
No, in the first 3 episodes you don't see the Empire at all.
Okay, that's interesting to know. And what it focuses on, you know, people in the town, you know, trying to build up an army and decide that they want to do something about it? Is that what we're kind of expecting the first 3 episodes?
It's more focusing on Andor trying to find his sister.
Okay. And I don't really know much about the sister. Is she involved in Rogue One?
No.
Okay, so that's why I don't know who she is. Anything else you want to talk about or you think is important to know for those that are undecided whether they should watch it or not?
Like I said before, I don't think you need to be a Star Wars fan to watch this show. This very much is a high caliber show, and I think it's better than the Mandalorian when it first started off, and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and indeed.
Okay, interesting. As I said, I will get around to watching it. I've just, been preoccupied with a few other shows, but it's sounding more and more interesting from what you said. Do you like the idea of the 3 episodes dropped at once, or you would have liked them all at once, or one per week?
I would have liked them all at once, personally.
You think you would have binge-watched the whole thing?
Most likely. It's my favourite show at the moment.
Talked about this a few times, our preference of them getting dropped. I feel like... listing the 3 episodes at once made me feel overwhelmed and deterred me from watching it, where you said you would have liked the whole season, but then... if you sit there and watch it all in a day, then that's it. You don't get to see any more of it for a while.
Well, the first 3 episodes is a story arc. It's a very well made conclusion to the 3 episodes, and that's why I said it. It's very much a movie. Very much feels like a movie premiere of the episodes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'm going to have to go check it out, and maybe those that haven't seen it might have to do the same.
Well, thank you for watching the video. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. Stay awesome and see you in the next video.